Broadcasting from the business capital of the world, this is the Podcast Business News Network.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. We're going to talk about defying age, how you can look younger, how you can feel better, have more confidence, have cleaner, crisper looking skin, and just an overall sense of better well-being. And she is all about beauty from the inside out. She's an amazing life coach, and Genevieve Wisdom is back with us. Welcome. How are you doing today?
I'm doing fantastic, Steve. And how are you?
Very well, very well. We're in New York. You're in the mountains of British Columbia, and you come along with a guest. You are an amazing life coach, but that's what makes you different in that you also center on the beauty aspect, which, let's be honest, if you don't have the right kind of confidence and feel good about the way you look, you have challenges overall in life, and that's part of the coaching. Who's your guest?
Yes, that's so true, Stephen. Thank you for that intro. My guest is the lovely Ozzy Monjezi of Aussie Talk Show, right here in beautiful British Columbia. And Steve, just a heads up, we are in the mountains of the beautiful British Columbia. And so hopefully reception, everything is great. But I brought Ozzy along because she's all about youthful aging. She has a huge platform. I told her how great you were or rapport, and here she is to visit with us today.
Yes. We want to talk about skin. Skin is the largest organ in your body, so it's extremely important to take care of it, right? And that's where we want to talk about Revive 25, beautiful brand created by Genevieve Wisdom, made of stem cell. Yes.
I couldn't do it that well, Steve.
I got to be honest, I didn't know you had a line. All this time that we've been talking, I didn't know that you had a line called Revive 25. So it took Ozzy to come in, I guess, and mention that because Genevieve, you're so humble. So I guess it never came out. But tell us about this line and how great it is.
Of course. Well, Ozzy did a great job introducing it. And, Steve, as you said, as a life coach, and my niche of useful aging, but I start from the outside in because as we get older in life, it doesn't matter what we do for business, with our family. If we look good and feel amazing as we age, we do a better job. I firmly believe that, right, Ozzy?
Absolutely.
Exactly. And so this line, when people look at me and go, "How old are you?" And I go, "I know." It's hard to believe.
You look amazing. What are you wearing? What do you use? I want what you have.
Thank you, Ozzy. That's exactly how it started. And so this is something I've done over Ozzy. It's been almost 4 decades that I started modeling.
Yeah,
People are gonna guess
long
my
time.
age. I know.
Yeah.
So I've collected all the goodness in skincare. I love skincare, and so it's a culmination of my 4 decades and also as a nutraceutical expert, I can call myself because I'm like 2 decades now in vitamins and minerals that are studied from the inside, but you can also put them on the outside. So Revive 25 is a line of skincare with all the great things to make you look amazing on the outside. And also, you introduced skin saying that it's the largest organ.
Yes, absolutely.
Steve, remember we talked about that? Or skin eats.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially when your skin gets affected by environmental damages, hormonal imbalance, and lifestyle that you have, it actually puts a lot of pressure on your skin. It can damage the skin much faster. So it's extremely important to use non-toxic ingredients on your skin because the moment you put it on your skin, any product, it goes through your bloodstream. So it's important to use good products. And that's where you talk about your incredible ingredients.
Yes, exactly, Steve.
Yeah, we forget about that. Thanks for that reminder, Ozzy, because we just buy a product, we put it on our skin, we don't even think we think, all right, it's working on the outside, but no, it's getting into the inside. And somebody told me recently, now sun is a big damager of skin. Somebody told me recently that a lot of the sun screens that are out there are loaded with chemicals and probably the worst of anything that you could put on your skin unless it's something that's better for you. There's so much stuff out there. It's all chemicals that you're putting on your skin that's getting into your bloodstream.
Absolutely. Yeah, sunscreen, sunblocks are huge ones in the market, and people don't realize how toxic they can be. So we're hoping that Genevieve will also come up with a sunblock soon, hopefully in
Please.
the next year or two.
Yes,
Yes.
thank you. I did. Well, Stephen, and thank you for that. And something that's actually in one of the products, which is the serum, and I'm just going to get a little closer to you, Steve. Look at that. How close is that? And because I have it, and I don't know if that will show up. This is the serum. I'm talking about a sunscreen. I don't want people to be afraid of the sun. But we have to also respect the sun. It's like your parents. Steve, don't be afraid of your dad, but you have to respect your dad because he'll keep you in line.
So true.
Right.
Right?
Absolutely. That makes sense. Yes.
Exactly. So that's my analogy for the sun and
Your
our
dad
skin.
and sunblock. I love
Your
that.
dad and sunblock, exactly. This is called Revive 25 is the brand. The brand. Thank you, Steve. I didn't mention it before, but yes, I have a line, Revive 25, and it's all organic. And this is Sacha Inchi oil and hyaluronic acid. And what that does is it helps to plump the skin. But a lot of things like oil, Sacha Inchi oil is not unlike coconut oil. It actually has naturally occurring sunscreens in these oils. Vitamin C is in here, which is naturally occurring as well to protect your skin from radiation, dirt, grit, and the harmful effects of the sun. Providing you're not trying to cook yourself in the
Yeah.
sun, these all have naturally occurring protection in the products.
I love it. I actually used it for about 1 week, and
Uh-huh.
after a week, I saw dramatic results on my skin
Wow.
because I did have a little bit of sun damage from summertime
Yes,
and a little bit of dry patches, and it just got rid of it. Yeah,
it's
it was very
incredible.
nice. Good
And
product.
and Steve, this is for men too.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know. I want to share with you that it was only last night I was talking to my really, really good friend Tina, and I said, "What are you doing?" She goes, "I'm putting serum on my face." I'm like, "You're doing what?" And she celebrated the holidays later because she had family come in. They all got together over this past weekend and
Yeah.
somebody gave it to her as a gift. I'm like, "What are you putting on your face?" She goes, "I don't know. It's serum." I said, "Do you have any idea what you're putting on your face?" "Not really, but it's some kind of serum." I'm like, "You really need to look into that." So there's a lot of products out there that
Yeah.
you think could be good for you, but unless you really know what you're getting into. Tell us about that serum right there. We talked about it hydrating. It's got sunscreen properties. What else can it do for you?
Well, along with the lines of youthful aging, we want to make sure that we keep that young, plump, firm skin. So Ozzy introduced the skin a little bit earlier, and I'll get her to reiterate what the skin is. But what this does is it works on the dermis, which is the outer layer of the skin, and makes it bounce back. See, skin when they
Yeah.
bounce, it's good. Certain things when they bounce, it's good. Well, the skin, it's great. And so the hyaluronic acid pulls water to
Huh.
the surface of the skin. The Sacha Inchi oil adds to the fat,
Yeah.
which is the hydrolipid layer of the outer layer of the skin. So it keeps you looking young with that firm and bouncy skin. Let's bounce, Steve.
Yeah. It's amazing. And it's so funny when Steve was talking about his friend using a serum. The other day, I was on social media watching Brad Pitt talking about his skincare routine. And he
Oh,
actually perfectly mentioned, he's like, because I shave my face a lot, it's important for me to take care of my skin. So many years, I never took care of it
Yep.
and I damaged it. But right now, I use my toner, I use my serum, and I wear cream. I was like, good job, Brad Pitt. Tell men that they also need to take care of their skin.
of course.
Yeah.
Steve, I want to send you a gift because then when you talk to your friend Tina, you can say, guess what? You know how life works, Steve. Last night you're talking to her. I'm talking to you today. I start with a serum. Brad Pitt is doing his routine. I would love to send you a gift of Revive 25 all organic. And by the way, the cleanser. So I'm going to just reach over here, put the serum back, put the cleanser forward. It's a nice foam And guys love to shave with it, Steve, and it doesn't dry the skin out. It's incredible. It smells.
It
Ozzy, smell
smells so
that.
good. Smells
Smells
so
like,
fresh,
Mm.
very
yeah,
fresh.
it smells like apples. It's apple stem cell technology. That's a whole other
Wow.
show. But this would be great. Great. You can do your own podcast and you can shave on it and be like Brad Pitt, but you're the great Steve Harper with your
And you know what?
routine.
You know what's funny? I have to share with you. I've tried to get in a better habit of skincare, and I'll walk into, doesn't matter, it could be Sephora, it could be whatever store, name any store. I don't know what to buy. So you make it easy. And talking about Brad Pitt, I just saw the other night his movie Bullet Train. And I have to say, dude looks
Yeah,
good. Dude looks good, for his age, for sure.
he looks amazing. Yeah, I can tell.
Listen, Steve, you impressed me. We've talked a little bit, and you've impressed me as to how well you've taken care of yourself. So, yes, this will be my gift to you. We'll talk outside of here. We don't want everybody sending you gifts. And then you can try this line because I know, because some of the gifts you may not want, but this, I assure you, you'll want it, right, Aussie?
Yeah, absolutely. And one thing to add is a lot of people don't realize that environmental damages, lifestyle damages, or any other damage to your skin from hormonal imbalance, it can be to a point reversible by using good skincare routines. So it's important for everybody, man and woman out there, to start at young age. You don't have to wait till you're in 30s or 40s to take care of your skin. The sooner you start, the better elasticity you will have. So on top of that, make sure you take your supplements
And you know where
to
to
help.
tell you about your nutraceuticals, your life coach.
Yeah,
Right,
of
Aussie?
course. Yes.
Well, the other thing too, just to mention, and Ozzy, I don't know if you knew that you did it. You just do it automatically. You drank a glass of water. You hydrated a little while ago.
Yes, I do. Yeah, that's a good point. Cheers.
I
That
went to
coffee.
drink without you. I'm sorry.
In my
We
evil
talked
eye
about
glass.
coffee. We had that earlier.
But it's so
Here we go.
important.
Cheers to good skin.
Yeah, like
Oh,
hydration is
okay.
so
And
key,
speak.
and a lot of us forget about it, and we don't realize that we should be drinking so much more than we are, and that adds a lot to it. I mean, you're putting the products on your face to add moisture. If you're not putting it in from the inside out, what's the point?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
And you know, Steve, it's funny you say that because that's why I coined the term. You see the little play on words, beauty from the outside in, because what do we see first? Let's face it. We see each other first. And
Skin.
Sure.
Aussie,
Yeah.
you look fantastic. Your
Thank
skin
you.
is
Thank
amazing.
you.
Do you use a skincare routine?
I use Revive 25.
You see how we did that, Steve? But talking about moisture from the outside, amla, amla is a fruit that's loaded with antioxidants. And I grew up as a little girl in Jamaica. Remember, Steve, we talked about my Jamaican.
Yeah.
Steve can speak some
Yeah, man.
patois.
I can only say yeah, man.
Wagwan. That's my favorite word. I can go in all.
No.
I can speak. Okay, I can go there, but we're not going to do that. We're talking about Revive 25 right now.
Exactly, exactly. So from Jamaica, we have it's gooseberry. It's the Indian gooseberry called amla, loaded with antioxidants. And what does that do? Hydrates. It hydrates the skin from the outside. But you know, Steve, as you know, my platform is beauty from the outside in. So what we put on the outside, we do it from the inside and we increase. I like to introduce stacking. We stack the effects. So you can eat those gooseberries on the inside. You can take amla powder, throw it in your water, increases hydration, and then you put it on the outside. Next thing you know, you have a revived
I
looking
love it.
skin.
This is actually a really, really, really good serum cream. And the texture is very fast absorbing. So it doesn't give you that
Mm.
layer because a lot of creams out there, they
Yes.
smell good and you put it on. And then after about 5, 6 minutes, you get this weird layer on the skin. It doesn't absorb. And if you touch it, it just comes off. But this one, actually, I love the texture. It stays in really good on the skin.
Fantastic.
Yeah, that's a really good point, Ozzy, that you bring up. Because how many times you put moisturizer on your face and you're waiting? I'm like, I'm waiting for it to go in. When is it going to go in? How long is this going to take? And I think that's the sign of an inferior product. It's just it's
Yes.
not the way it's supposed to be.
Yeah,
A hundred
absolutely.
percent, 100%. And a lot of we've all heard about fillers, Steve. We hear about fillers in our food. Well, or skincare can have fillers as well. And that's one of that
Mm.
effect. If it's not absorbing, it's all this stuff that's much bigger than your pores because your skin eats, it's your
Exactly.
largest organ. So it builds up, and we don't want that. So we have the face wash. So, like Brad Pitt, you're going to wash your face. You can use my cleanser, which is apple stem cell technology. It's a German apple that decreases fine line, middle age acne, takes the dirt out without drying your skin, and you can use it to shave. You do that, you cleanse, you tone, you put a toner on. This toner
I
is,
love
do
it.
you like this
Oh
toner?
my God. Even the
Mm.
kids, they love it. I'm like, give it to me. This is my toner. They keep grabbing it. It just smells so good. And then my kids, I have twin boys. They're
Yes.
5 years old. They grab it. They're like, "Oh, mommy, this makes my skin so soft." I'm like, "Give
Wow.
it back to me. That's a really fancy product. It's not for
I
you."
just want to
I
share. I'm
know,
a
I
twin
know. And
also.
this is, yes.
What? No way. Identical twin or
No,
fraternal?
no, fraternal. Yeah.
Oh my
I'm
God. Now I
twins
have
too,
a
a
soft
twin.
spot for
And,
you.
and honestly,
Steve,
this
I've
is the
always had a soft spot for you.
this is the second time that this has come up, and I've met somebody else today that has twins or is a twin. So I think that means I need to call my sister. Maybe.
Oh, that is
Yes,
so cute. Her ear must be ringing right now.
Right.
absolutely. And Steve, I'm surrounded by twins. I have identical twin nieces who
Wow.
live in Atlanta, Georgia. And my best friend, now Ozzy is of course my best friend now, but
Oh,
my best friend that I've known for decades, we won't say how many, she is a fraternal twin. We used to model together, a 6 foot, and her twin sister was 5'7". We found that very funny.
oh my God, that is very funny, actually.
Wow.
I just didn't want to laugh, but
Yes,
it is
yes, yes.
funny.
We found that very funny. So twins all around. So
That's so funny.
twins with resveratrol. Resveratrol is a major, again, antioxidant. That word comes up a lot. We have
Mm.
oxidative
Hmm.
stress. Anything the body does causes or skin to break down, and that causes oxidative stress. Resveratrol helps to tone the skin. After we wash the skin, we want to tone it, balance it, get it ready to absorb that serum, Steve, that we talked about,
Exactly. Yeah.
and the serum cream. That's why toner is so important. It
Yeah.
balances the skin, gets it ready to absorb those incredible
I
ingredients.
love it. And can I add one thing? I
Yes.
use this after my makeup to set my makeup.
Oh, really?
I love it because I guess the molecular system of the
Yes.
product is not like large. So
Yeah.
when you apply or spray, yeah, look at that. It gives you a little bit of glow and yeah,
Nice.
it gives me extra shine. So I
Oh,
love using
that's
it for that too.
great.
Yeah.
Did you see that demonstration, Steve? You'll get the full Monty. That
Um,
remember that movie, The Full Monty? I
well,
think that
Monty,
meant
right?
something else.
I'm learning a lot. I never
I
knew
love it.
the importance
That
of
was a,
toner. I never knew the importance of toner, so now I got it today. So
it
I
tones you up.
it tones you up,
Exactly.
tones you up. We have a couple of minutes left. How many products in the Revive 25 line are there?
There are 5 products. So, oh, thank you, Ozzy. Oh, Ozzy's going to bring them onto the front, which is a great
Yes.
idea. So there are 5 products. I wanted to keep it simple, Steve. We're very busy and it's all organic products. So to get things clean, they tend to be expensive. So I wanted to have something that's simple yet effective. So you would start with cleanse, tone, and moisturize. So this is apple stem cell, smells amazing, resveratrol, antioxidant, amla, lots of moisture, that hydration, Steve, you mentioned. And then the add-ons, which are equally important, the serum and an eye cream. I love an eye cream because, Steve, it's the delicate area. Ozzy, we don't
Exactly.
want it to show in our eyes, and it always shows there first.
Yes, it is.
Mhm.
Yeah. It is a mucus membrane around your eyes,
Yes.
right? So it's much thinner than the rest of your skin. So you can use the eye cream not only for the eye, I also use it on the lip area too, right before I
Ah,
go to bed. So it helps with the little wrinkles to avoid having wrinkles around your lips.
Mm.
I love it. It's a beautiful product.
See
Good
that? See why we're
job.
raunchy now? She's
I'm telling you, I'm learning so
the
much.
incredible Ozzy.
I just,
I ordered hair gel.
yeah.
There's a certain molding paste I like, and they included a sample of some kind of eye cream. I don't even know what it is, but all I can say is, wow. Even it could be an inferior product, but I was like, I think I see a difference. I can't imagine how great yours is because you did the research. You're very particular about the ingredients. Got to get my hands on that stuff.
100%. Steve, well, you know someone, I'd be happy, of course, to get you a gift like your friend Tina. You can say, Tina, Wisdom Life Coach. Wisdom sent me Revive 25. And Ozzy, thank you for
Oh
introducing that.
yeah, of
I didn't
course.
realize I hadn't mentioned it, Steve. So
Yeah, I would have
I love
remembered.
it. No, you have done an outstanding job.
So we have just like literally a minute left. How can we get your products? I don't know if it's on your life coaching website. Where do we find out more?
yes, so wisdomlifecoach.com, and wisdomlifecoach.com has a store. That's where you'll be able to get these products. Also, if anyone has any questions about skin, beauty from the outside in, and of course, life, you start on the outside and you move in, info@wisdomlifecoach.com. That's how you get a hold of me. And today, my guest is Ozzy Manjezi
Oh,
of,
thank
is
you.
it the Aussie Talk Show in
Yeah,
Vancouver?
Aussie Talk Show. I have an
Yeah.
online talk show.
Yeah.
Tune in for
Yeah.
more information. Even on Wisdom Beauty, I have we did 2 shows together
Yes.
to show her product. And don't
Awesome.
forget, you are too blessed to be stressed.
I love that. It's so true. Like stress, talk about trying to make your skin look great. Stress is it's a killer.
Yes.
It's a killer of your skin as well at the same time. Um,
At the same time.
yeah. So
Steve,
good.
where does the time go when
I
we
don't
get
know.
together?
I don't know.
Yeah, it goes by so quick,
It
especially with
totally
2
does.
beautiful ladies, right?
And then there's that. I wish I could hang out with you guys, but you're like 3,000 miles away. Great talking with you. And
Yes.
once again, it's wisdomlifecoaching.com, right?
Wisdomlifecoach.com.
Coach.
Wisdomlifecoach.com. info@wisdomlifecoach.com.
Always
Revive
great having you guys.
25.
And
Yes.
Ozzy, nice meeting you. And Genevieve, thank
Nice
you
to
so
meet you
much for
too.
all the details. And looking forward next time we get a chance. And here's to a great skin and no stress, please. Okay.
Of course. Thank you, Steve.
Thank you, Steve. Have a
Uh,
great day.
Thank you. Be well.
Are you looking for even more of the podcasts and hosts that you love? The Podcast Business News Network is proud to announce that you now have even more ways to listen live. Check out the MyTuner Radio, online radio box, and Simple Radio apps on iOS and Android, or find us online. Search for Business News Network on mytuner-radio.com, or search Podcast Business News Network on streama.com and onlineradiobox.com/US. Take your podcast on the go and don't miss a minute of the action.
Broadcasting from the business capital of the world, this is the Podcast Business News Network.
For nearly 2,000 severely injured veterans, everyday life has become filled with barriers.
Day-to-day simple tasks can become pretty daunting.
I have to carry my chair up 2 flights of steps or have somebody do it for me.
What scares me the most is just the falling.
When I'm struggling with my house, I think, to have that one great barrier just knocked down, it's crucial.
Home for Our Troops is a wonderful nonprofit that builds a
Mortgage-free, fully adaptive, handicap-accessible house. And there's no catch.
It'll be our very first home that we've ever owned.
This is a game changer.
This is where your life begins again.
We need you to join us in completing this important mission. Please visit hfotusa.org and help build homes and rebuild lives.
Because of you, everything's going to be okay.